Once upon a time, in the bustling town of Sheffield, there lived a mischievous boy named Liam. He lived with his family in a cozy house by the edge of the town, surrounded by the lush greens of the moors. Liam was a lively lad, full of energy, but he had one little problem: he loved playing pranks. His favorite was to trick the townsfolk with false emergencies, especially when he claimed to spot the elusive creature known around Sheffield as the Techno-Wolf. Now, the Techno-Wolf was more of a legend, a creature that was said to roam the outskirts at night, using its mystical abilities to mess with gadgets and appliances. Stories hinted that it was responsible for sudden power cuts and unexplained software malfunctions. Of course, no one really believed the Techno-Wolf was real, but that didn't stop Liam from having a chuckle by convincing the townsfolk otherwise. One drizzly afternoon, Liam decided it was the perfect day to pull his favorite prank. He raced into the square and shouted at the top of his lungs, "Everyone, the Techno-Wolf is in the high street, baying for a snack. Hide your phones and computers." At first, the townspeople were worried and began to shut their shops or cover their devices. But soon they eyed Liam with a knowing glint. This was not the first time. "Oh, Liam, you and your tales," they said with a smile, resuming their daily routines. Liam was quite pleased with the attention, even if it lasted mere moments. He dashed back home, giggling all the way, already planning his next fib. Weeks passed, and the boy repeated this prank several times. Each occasion met with a dwindling response as the villagers grew wise to his antics. One evening, as a mysterious fog descended, Liam sat in his room practicing on his keyboard. Every so often, his screen flickered with odd distortions, but he paid no mind. Just then, he heard a strange hum coming from the garden, a noise unlike anything he'd heard before. As he peered through the window, Liam's eyes widened with surprise and fear. There in the shadows stood a creature, sleek and shimmering under the moonlight. It was the Techno-Wolf. Panicked, Liam ran to the town square, yelling, "The Techno-Wolf is here, really this time. I saw it in my backyard. Everyone, please come quickly." But given his history, the townspeople only nodded, amused by his apparent commitment to the prank this time. "Very good acting, Liam," said Mrs. Patterson from the bakery, chewing on her pastry. Now truly desperate, Liam ran back to his house as his imagination conjured irrational fears of all the gadgets going haywire. To his surprise, the creature was gone, leaving only a trail of flickering lights. Disheartened, Liam slumped on the porch, understanding finally the weight of his actions. The next morning, word spread of an actual power surge. The surge created temporary chaos in the nearby tech company. The townspeople began murmuring about last night's odd disturbances, but Liam stayed quiet. He knew his repeated cries of "wolf" had unwittingly dulled their senses to a real problem. From then on, Liam vowed to be truthful, understanding that honesty built trust and friendship. The tale of Liam and the Techno-Wolf became another chapter in the town's rich folklore, serving as a reminder to others about the importance of truth and the consequences of crying wolf. And as for the Techno-Wolf, well, its mystery remained, leaving everyone wondering if it was a figment of imagination or truly lurking in the shadows.